It's hard to imagine the depth of God's love for us. When I think of how big the universe is, with billions of stars in each of the billions of galaxies, it seems insane that the God who created all that could possibly care about me as an individual. And yet, He says He does. How can I communicate this lesson to my kids when even I, as a parent, can't fathom it? Hi, I'm Christie Thomas, the Bedtime Devo Mama. Recently, I read a blog post that made me think about how I present God to my kids. I've always tried to emphasize God's love and grace because I know that it is God's kindness that brings us to repentance and His love that makes us want to love and seek after Him. So I've started sending my kids to sleep with this little ritual. I say, "You're very creative. Does God love you because you're creative?" And they say, "No." I say, "You're very kind. Does God love you because you are kind?" They say, "No." I say, "You're very good at helping others. Does God love you because you help others?" "No." "So why does God love you?" And they're learning to say, "Because I'm His child." "Can He ever stop loving you?" "No." "Why not?" "Because I will always be His child." Now the intent is to help kids understand the depths of God's unconditional love. I was rather surprised when I did this with my middle son and I asked if God loved him because he is kind. He said, "Yes." I had to do a little damage control because there's no way that I wanted him going to sleep thinking that God loves him because he's kind and obedient. The unfortunate opposite of that thought is that God doesn't love him when he's unkind or disobedient, which is absolutely not true. So we had a little chat about that. Now I have a lovely story for your family that communicates this truth in such a kid-friendly way. In Audrey Bunny by Angie Smith, a little stuffed bunny spends her whole life trying to cover up this little mark over her heart. She covers herself with towels and blankets when Caroline isn't looking, deeply ashamed of being different. It's not until the end that this little stuffed bunny realizes that Caroline chose her because of the mark on her fur, not in spite of it. Prepare to get a little choked up when you read the words Caroline speaks as she nestles Audrey Bunny close to her heart. "I chose you, Audrey, and I love you more than you could ever know." It's a beautiful message for both parents and kids. There are also some good kid-friendly and thought-provoking questions at the end, as well as a really sweet activity that will help bring the message home for your kids. They are loved. You can find this book, Audrey Bunny by Angie Smith, on Amazon or at your local library. If you love the books that I suggest, you can download my free list of the 10 best Christian picture books using the link below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe on YouTube or like my Facebook page so that you will get notifications when new videos are up. Each one contains short, sweet, hope-filled ideas for spiritually parenting our kids. See you next time.